name is Mike Wildman. I'm team leader of Team Phoenix, Amputee Aerobatics.
I'm Alan Robinson. I'm pilot number 2 in Team Phoenix.
Probably from being about 11 or 12 years old, all I wanted to do was be a pilot. So I'm a very lucky guy I was able to do my lifetime ambition.
I've always been interested in aviation since being a little boy. My dad and I used to fly model aeroplanes together, so the interest has just grown from there until today.
I was a pilot in the first Gulf War, flying C-130 tactical transport planes. My next job was with the Belgian government, and I was down in lots of difficult places in Africa. And I flew in Somalia during what's called a Black Hawk Down time problems in Mogadishu. And quite uniquely, I flew the first aircraft in and the last aircraft out of Kigali during the genocide in Rwanda.
About 4 years ago, I was lucky enough to solo a Spitfire. The scholarship was a Royal Foundation scholarship, which took me through from learning a tail dragger aeroplane, which was Chipmunk, into a more complex one, which was a Harvard, and then finally into the Spitfire. And I was the first amputee since Douglas Bader to solo fly a Spitfire. About 10 years ago I was involved in a motorcycle accident. I was riding along and I got knocked off by somebody overtaking a car, and that night the leg was so severely damaged they just cut it off that night. Aviation's been really important for me getting through my rehab and that kind of thing, because it's given me focus and something to build up to and to look forward to. My
amputation is a recent thing, but the accident wasn't a recent thing. The accident was 20 years ago, and I had a high-speed motorcycle accident and ended up falling at high speed down a ravine in France. And as often the case with these things, after sort of 14 or 15 operations and general degradation and pain and wear and tear, it took about 15 years to wear out. And so about 5 years ago, I was on very strong painkillers. I had to stop flying because I was on opiate-based drugs to cure the pain. And so I had a big decision to make, and I decided to have a below knee amputation.
So Team Phoenix is the first aerobatic disabled flying display team. Never been done before, so we're kind of pioneering it, and we're hoping that we'll be able to put a display together next year that will be as good as any able-bodied team. Ultimately,
obviously, we want to be just as good as everybody else. I mean, the whole idea is to be accepted on equal terms as, I hate the word disabled, but as disabled people or amputees. But it's also about spreading the message about diversity and the fact that disabled people can pretty much do anything, and that there should be no boundaries. And our strapline really is believe to achieve, and that's what we really feel, that if you believe you can do something, anything can be achieved.